How's it going, everybody? My name is Infamous Isaac and I'm here with a video on Smite, but not in the usual way that I play Smite. I'm here playing Conquest, and I'm here playing Conquest with some friends, or at least the background track was me playing Conquest with some friends. So yesterday, I was actually, well, Sunday excuse me, okay. Monday is when I'm uploading this. Sunday was when I was trying to upload it, but I couldn't. I just didn't have the time for it. So I'm getting it here now, but that's why there wasn't like a long video. I just posted a short. I wanted to have that there at the least so I didn't break the streak, but I wanted to upload this yesterday. But I didn't want to miss the upload either since I couldn't get the time out, so I got that out there. But this video is, me or gameplay of me playing Conquest with some friends because the what's it called? They asked me like, "Yo, you want to play?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Haven't played Conquest in a while, and there's a reason for that. I don't like playing Conquest. There's things I like about it and things I don't like. Conquest for me, the long games can be really fun, but that's if the scenario is right. If you weren't feeding in the beginning and you were like 0 and 5 in like the first 10 minutes, the long games can be pretty fun. If you were, then they can drag and you're already in a bad mood because you didn't do too well because of either some unknown factor or because you were just getting outplayed by your laner type stuff. And it's like, oh, okay, that sucks, but what can you do about it, right? And then there's also, for me, my personal case. It's just that I have bad experiences with Conquest. The like Smite was one of the first online games that I got when I played my PS4, and it was just plain out blatant toxicity that I don't really want to get into too much. That ruined the game for me. It was just playing the game and fearing the toxicity of getting snapped at, whatever. So it's just like, oh, alright, I don't want to play this game then if that's just how it's gonna be. Like I'm not enjoying my time here. It feels like it's a chore, and I'm not enjoying it at all type thing. So I stopped playing Conquest for a good while, a really good long, or a good while, yeah. And I'll come back to it from time to time, but I won't play it like religiously how I used to before when I first started playing this game. Now I'll play Smite on the channel mostly. I'll mostly just play it for the channel. I won't play the game by myself. I can't do that anymore. I just don't enjoy the game enough to play it by myself. I have the characters here that I really like playing, like Chong'e. Chong'e is a character that I play so much, whether it's on the channel or by myself, that it's just amazing. She's so fun to me. Actually, so much fun. But besides the characters that I really like playing, the game modes I think are fine. I think Arena's some of the most fun I have in a while because I can have fun with it. There's no strict guideline, and if we lose, we lose. If we win, cool. I don't really care. There's no stake unless if it's a really close game. But Joust I haven't played in a while, so I can't even speak on that. What I do remember though is Joust being a sweatier game mode than most because it's the 3v3, so you're probably going in with a 3 stack type thing, and it's just a bunch of sweatiness going on. So I remember this. Bop, use Zult to get away. Toxic. But Smite, like the game modes I think are fine. They're not anything standout. I don't look to a game mode and be like, I want to play this here and only this. If it were, it would only be Conquest and Arena because those are the only ones that I play that are better than the other game modes that are here. Because I mean, I don't play Siege, I don't play Clash, none of that stuff, because they're to me they're not as good as Arena and Conquest are. But even then, that's giving those game modes a lot of credit because they're not that great either. So it's just like for me, my Smite experience has gotten better over the years, but it's still a game that I look at and think like I don't like the memories that I had on this game too much. That doesn't mean that there hasn't been great memories. Everything has its good and its bad, but the memories on Smite I just don't look at fondly too much. The good ones though are pretty peak. They're pretty peak. But for me, I played this game at a time where I was getting into the online experience on PlayStation, right? So I wasn't used to people just being blatantly toxic and just, or well, not. Let me use a different word. Toxicity, has different connotations, and I use it a lot. But just being outright mean and harsh if you're doing bad on their team, right? And that's because people don't have an obligation to be nice to you. That's just a thing that comes with the games, you know. Like if you're nice to people, that's all up to you. That's your decision. You're not obligated to do that at all, right? I try to be nice to people, like at least on my team. But if you're coming at me, then I have the right to also come at you. It's that type of thing, right? Because at the end of the day, you didn't have to say anything. We could have just worked it out, tried to find ways to fix things if we're losing, and we would have it would have been fine, right? But no, it's just that's the always the first resort for people when people are doing bad is just to snap at them. So it's like I had to learn that. I had to learn that these people I will never see them again, ever again, or if I do, it's by coincidence. And the next people I see might be a really good team, you know? It's just, I shouldn't take to heart those experiences and I should just move on. I should keep it pushing. In this game, Smite, one of the things that, during this game actually, one of my friends was watching me play since I set up a share screen for them. And they were talking about how like some of my moves seemed like I just lacked confidence in them. How I wasn't confident to go in on some people when I had the right or I was good enough to do that with my moves and the cooldowns and the build and the just that, you know. And it's true because I don't have the confidence in this game like I would say Overwatch or Fortnite. And I like saying like Fortnite I'm good at. It's just more like I have the confidence or no regard to just go in and do it because I'm not gonna get better if I don't, right? And with Smite is the thing of I'm just not confident at all. And confidence is key. Confidence is genuinely key. I'm I'm only decent slash kinda good at Overwatch because I have the confidence, right? Like my Ana is I know I'm talking about Overwatch in a Smite video, but it's just an example. My Ana on Overwatch isn't great. Not it's not that good compared to my other characters, but my opinion, she's my best character, and that's because I'm the most confident with her, and that obviously comes with its things. Like I can still improve with Ana, of course, because I'm only good at one part of her. I'm not good at the other part. I'm good at healing my teammates. I'm confident in healing my teammates. That's why I'll pick her in the best scenario instead of picking Moira or something. But I'm not good at damaging people. If I was good at damaging people and healing my teammates, I'd be really confident in my Ana, and that would be my best character. Period. No doubt about that. She would be my best character. But I'm not. I'm not good at damaging people. So that comes with the thing of like, dang, I could have killed him if he didn't damage me one more time. Whatever though. But if I was good at that, I would just be really confident in her. And Smite, I don't have that confidence. Chang'e is a really good character. She does so much damage, her cooldowns are low, and she's fun, you know? Hu Yi is a really good character. Ymir is a really good character, and Ganesh as well. I like playing all those characters. I think the most confident character that or the character that I'm most confident in, excuse me, is Ganesh. So I would say that, but I don't have that confidence that I do in this game. I don't think I'm the best player here, so I'll just try to help out my team like I am the best player here. I don't have that level of confidence, or at least a good enough confidence level to be like, I'm good, you know, I'm good at the game. I played this game long enough to be good. I don't have that. Even though I've invested like 700, almost 700 hours into this game, I don't have that confidence. But I should, because at the very least, I don't know much about the metas and Conquest anymore, or anything like that, or the rotations, or how I should be playing the game. But I've played the game long enough to have a certain skill level with some characters, so it's not like I'm bad. It's just that my level of confidence inhibits me from doing the best that I could be, right? To doing the like my full potential type stuff. Like if I'm too afraid or unsure of going in when in reality I could go in and I could do decent, I'm not gonna do it, you know? I'm gonna question myself and I'm gonna spend more time trying to decide than I would just actually doing it. And that's the thing that sets me apart from my skill level on Overwatch or anything like that. And it's something that I should work on. But at the same time, I don't play this game often, so I don't care enough to be like, oh, I want to get better at this game. It's more like I just play it just to play it sometimes, you know. I don't Ah, jeez, excuse me. Oh my gosh. I just choked on my saliva. That was nasty. I'm so sorry. But I don't have that investment. I don't have that investment that I would say like Overwatch. I never played Smite competitive. I played Conquest like, and that in and of itself is its own competitive game mode for me. And it's just it just can be a lot for me, you know. So I don't play this game often. The memories of it just don't sit well with me because just again like the toxicity, well, the negative emotions that I feel, excuse me, the negative emotions that I feel when remembering my teammates and just how much how or well not how much more like how annoyed and how angry and how sad I just used to feel when just getting snapped at. It was just like I don't I don't want to play this, you know. I don't if that's just how I'm gonna feel or if I'm gonna be treated when playing the game, then it's just like okay, I don't then I'm not gonna play it, you know. If that's how I avoid those scenarios, then I'm not gonna play them because I don't want to feel like that. I legit do not want to feel like that. Not because like feeling like that is a bad thing. Sometimes you need to, but I don't want to feel like that on a constant basis. That's just annoying. I don't feel like I'm having any fun anymore when that's the whole point of a game, right? And I just moved away from that. And then the second thing is just the confidence. You know, I don't view myself as that good at this game at all, but I could be. I very well could be. I've invested so much time into this game that I I can be better than what I am now. It's just that I haven't put myself on that confidence level yet. And that's why I just don't play a lot of Conquest, you know. I don't I don't enjoy the mode that much, but when I play with friends, you know, now at least, where it's been 6 years and I'm older, I have a better mindset now. I can just look at this game and be like, all right, whatever happens in here, I don't really care because at the end of the day, it's a Smite game. It's not like it's gonna dictate my life for the next couple of days. And I I don't get as mad at this game because I don't have that investment, so I don't really care. Like I would Overwatch, where I know what's happening, and if we lose, it's like it has more weight to me. But at the end of the day, I will never snap at my teammates, at least like my friends, because I don't care. You know, it's not like our friendship is gonna break because of an online game. You know, a multiplayer game. It's like all right, whatever. It just happened. So what? And see, even here, I miss my ult. Like that would be a confidence breaker. But luckily, the friend that was watching me, you know, they were helping me out. And while I did miss my ults, you know, at the end of the day, it's not like it defined everything. While I missed some ults, I hit some good ones as well. So it's like it's there. The potential is there. It's just the confidence needs to be there as well. But with this game, you know, with Smite, I tried to do something different. I put transitions into the game, like into the video, and I kind of it's weird because on one hand it makes the transitions to different clips smoother, but at the same time I overdid it. I definitely overdid it. And I'm talking about this because I'm trying to experiment with it. I like the sharper cuts, but at the same time it's having the awareness to to not overdo it, you know? It's like how do I say this? It's like rice, right? You put it in a bowl, you have a good amount, but you don't put enough to where you're full. You're full because you still have to put the other stuff on. You have to put the meat, or not the meat if you don't like the meat. You can put the eggs, or you can put the rice, or the excuse me, the beans on it. You know, and if you put too much rice, it's overbearing. You won't be able to finish the plate. And the reason I bring up rice is because I have a bowl of food next to me, and it's a lot of rice. But with the transitions, I have to work on those still because I like the sharper cuts where it just boom next to the next one, right? I just like that style better than the smooth transitions. But at the same time, the smooth transitions could be really good if used well, you know. Like Reaper, he used the smooth transitions really well, and I wanted to try it out to see how it would work, but I overdid it here, and I'm gonna leave them in so I can hear feedback, but I'm gonna just try to use them sparingly, you know. Like let's say I'm talking and then I transition to the gameplay. I'm gonna use it there or stuff like that. And at the end of the day, it's a learning process, right? It's all a learning process, and I'm just trying to see what things work. So I have to just go with the flow, but also learn from the flow as well. And I got bodied here. I got completely cooked. I saw that and I was like, dang, I got folded. But you know, things are going good. Things are going good with the channel. Things are going good with the with the game here, and I'm just having a lot of fun with just uploading stuff like that. I wanted like taking the chance to get a Smite game where I'm actually like playing it, right? I wish I could have used the audio in it, but the audio was kind of crazy, so I'm not gonna put it in. I'm just gonna talk over it. But to getting the chance to upload an actual Smite video to the channel that isn't me talking to you guys, or at the very least, gameplay of me not deliberately talking to you guys. It's like it's awesome because I'm just playing, I'm just playing, I'm in a natural setting and I'm not trying to do anything for the YouTube channel. This is just me at my most natural. And it's awesome, because I you guys don't get to see that experience much often because I'm always just uploading Overwatch, right? And I don't have a problem with that because that's the game that I'm playing the most right now, and that's fine. I'm enjoying it, well, quote unquote enjoying it, and I have some Overwatch videos that I got in store. Some of the last ones I'm gonna have for before Overwatch 2 comes out, which is crazy to think about, right? But I won't talk about that in this video because I want to save that for when I actually go to Overwatch. But I have some decent amount of videos stocked up. I have to pre-record some of these because I just don't have a lot of time during the week to upload and play or to get any games or anything like that. So it's just like I have to stockpile them as much as I can, get the good ones, and then just boop, release them throughout the week. And I could double upload, but at the same time, if I miss an upload, that's on me, right? At the end of the day, whether it's because I missed an opportunity to upload or because I just didn't have the time, that's on me. I missed it. And I'm not I'm not gonna double upload to make up for that. I just gotta consistently upload, because at the end of the day, I'm human. I'm not fallible, but I forgot the word for it. But I make mistakes. I'm prone to make mistakes, and that's just something I have to live with and not hang up over or hang myself over. Oh, that sounds really bad. Excuse me, and not get hung up on it. There you go. Because then I'm just gonna get infatuated with it and I'm gonna lose the fun in it. Because I'm doing this because I like it. I'm getting better at editing, I'm getting better at talking to people, I'm getting better at just overall doing this because I'm having fun. He's dead, by the way. He's cooked. Like, even though it wasn't even my kill, he's cooked completely. But I'm just getting better and seeing the improvement from, like, let's say 2 years ago, a year ago, no less, even. Because the last time I think I uploaded Conquest was 2 years ago, and I was playing Hui. It was they doubted us video. That video was awesome. I really liked that video. I don't remember. I think it was either because I did good or because it was just a funny game. But that game was fire. That game was fire. But you don't get a lot of games like that on a channel with Conquest because I just don't play it. And I just don't play Smite that often. And not as much as I used to because the ads are gone for me. I don't know if they just took out the ads um, on PS5 where they just took out the ads period because they're just not here for me anymore. I remember when, like, I think 2 years ago, a year ago, where you would watch ads and it was just an unlimited amount of ads. And that's how I got so many skins so fast because I was just spamming it when I was in online school and it was just awesome. It was so fire. And they limited the ads to a certain amount and it was like, oh, okay, whatever. And that, like, fun. That's cool. I still got skins. It took slower amount of, or it took more amount of time, but at the same time, I was getting gems as well, so I could buy skins because I was logging in daily. And that was when I was playing Smite, honestly, probably the most, like in the most recent years, because the ads were giving me incentive to, and it was fire. It was genuinely fire. But now the ads are gone. I don't have incentive to. That's where Fortnite and Overwatch came in and they took their place. Where I'm playing Fortnite now because I can get V-Bucks consistently through Save the World, which is funny because Save the World is such a it was the first game mode before Fortnite Battle Royale came out to compete with PUBG and stuff like that. And you know, it sucks to see it now in 2022 where Save the World was supposed to be the main front runner, but now it's just a side game mode what to what it was originally going to be the original game. It's like that sucks. This right here, this fight was fire. The fact that Ymir, he's a guardian, right? You would think like, oh, of course he'd win against the guardian. No, that man, his build is disgusting, or well, their build is disgusting. Excuse me. I I'm scared of that person. People who play guardian on solo lane, terrifying. They have no regard for human life. They're specimens actually, literally specimens. It's crazy. Yeah, the worst part about doing this video is the fact that it's really long because, like I said, it comes back to bite me. Conquest is a really long game mode, and I mean really, really long. MOBAs are not something I play often because this is the only one that I've played. I haven't played League of Legends, but my friends always tell me that League of Legends, it's really long. It's really, really long. Like the wait times are long, the games themselves are long. It's like it's a whole commitment. And Smite itself, it's a 20 to 30 minute commitment on shorter conquest games. Unless if it's a surrender, then it's like a 10 minute, sometimes 8 minute commitment. But when the games get long, 30-minute plus, reaching almost an hour type games are ridiculous. Like, oh my gosh, playing a game for an hour. No Overwatch game that I've played has reached like, let alone like, they reach 20 minutes, but they never reach like 30 minutes. That is a really competitive game mode on like a push map where you cap the point and then you push the payload type thing. Or just like Havana type maps where you're just going because the map is really big. Like, if you, let's say, if you push the payload every time and you get to overtime every time, I'm still not even gonna reach like 20 or 25 minutes. Like, sure, the wait themselves, like in between each round, is gonna get 30 minutes, but the gameplay itself, where you're constantly playing, isn't gonna reach 30 minutes. Smite itself, it reaches 30 minutes off of like a 20-minute game itself because it's just the waiting, the walking back, the downtime between each fight because each fight, it happens sporadically. It's like 30 seconds, a minute, maybe 2 minutes between each, or not 2 minutes between each fight. Let's just say 30 seconds between each fight. It's not like Overwatch where the fighting is just always happening because this map is huge. Like looking at Conquest, this map is really big and it's just the lanes are long, middle lane being middle lane probably being the shortest, honestly. Yeah, because left lane or solo lane is really long. That's a long, long lane. Dual lane, I'd say it's pretty short. Honestly, I'd say it's the shortest. Just looking at the map alone. But at the same time, I don't know. It's difficult because they're curved, right? They're really curved. But mid lane is just so long. I don't know. At the same time, though, it's pretty short. Yeah, I'd say mid lane is the shortest though, compared to the fact that left and right lane curve. Because if you straightened out those curves, at the end of the day, they're going to be longer than mid lane, no questions asked. But you know, the point of this is literally just like these games are long, and so I'm talking over a 34-minute video. In and of itself, that is a task. That is a long task. But this game was fire, like I had to upload it. I just can't upload the audio. So talking over it is testing me. It's genuinely testing me. Like, how long can I talk for? How long can I talk for about a game that I don't talk much about? And how interesting can it really be, right? Because I've talked about, let's say, like 24 minutes, rounding up, I've talked 24 minutes about Smite, about my experiences with Conquest, about my experiences with toxicity, and just my confidence levels with this, all that stuff. And I still have 10 minutes left to go. And most videos, to keep the experience normal and fluid, I guess. I don't. I forgot the word for it, but continuity. You wouldn't talk about stuff like that because you would just cut the video down to its barest. But I had a hard time figuring out what to cut. Again, I missed my ult. I had a hard time figuring out what to cut because I haven't dealt with a video this long and not having like every part be mostly necessary. Like when I talk on Minecraft, I'm talking for 50 minutes because I find something to talk about for 50 minutes. So most of it is going to be, I deem this necessary for me to talk for this long, if that made any sense. But with this, I have to talk for this song. At the very least, I edited the video this way so that I have to talk this song. Because if I just left the video raw with the way it was when I saved it, it would have been 59 minutes. It went over 59 minutes. It was long. It was a really long game. So it's just getting this far already. It's like, wow, I'm doing pretty decent. I'm doing pretty decent. But with the characters that I mentioned before, like Chonga, Huyi, Ymir, Ganesh, I haven't mentioned Odin, but Odin as well. I play him. Like I have a limited amount of like character. Um, I guess. So there's over 100 characters in this game, right? There's a lot of characters, each with their own unique kits. Some may be similar to others, but there's a lot of characters. And I play like a 6, 7, maybe like 8 at the most characters in this game. Chonga being probably one of the most that I play, and then Hu Yi and Ymir. I play those characters a lot. I think I have like 2 stars on each of them, or at the very most 2 stars, or at the very least, excuse me, 2 stars. And that's because I just like playing those characters, right? It's the same way that I handle Overwatch, where they have a lot of characters, like 30, 35, maybe I forgot, but they have a lot of characters, but I only play like 6 of them because I want to have the thing of like play 2 characters in each role that I can take into competitive type thing. And at the end of the day, it's like Orisa, Diva, Soldier, Reaper, and Ana and Moira. You know, and those confidence levels vary between each role, but that's besides the point. In Smite, I don't have that because I don't play enough characters to have that. At the very least, I have like 1 character in each role, and the confidence levels vary greatly, like really, really badly. You have Odin and Warrior. You have Arthur as kind of like a pocket, but I don't play him enough to be like, yeah, I play him. I play him type thing. But, well, that sounded really bad. Okay. I don't play Arthur enough to be like, yeah, he's my pocket type thing. I play him, but not enough. You have, what's that lane called? You have Hunter. I play Yuhui. Legit, that's it. I only play him, and any other characters I just haven't had the interest in to be like, oh yeah, I like them. Like, I probably played Chernobog a decent amount, but that's because he's fun, because he's broken. He's cool. If I had a skin for him, I would really like playing him, but I don't. So it's just like Hui is my main one, and anybody else is just like I don't play them enough to be confident in them. But you have Guardian, which I played the most, or I played the most. I don't play them as much anymore, but I still play them. And the main one was Ymir, right? The main one in terms of level and experience is Ymir, but I like playing Ganesh more. I feel like I'm better as a Ganesh than I am as a Ymir. Because Ymir, while he's simple, oh, look at the fire giant stuff going on here. I forgot about this. You can already tell it's 55 to 36, but there's still, how much is that? That's not 6 minutes. Is it? Yeah, it is 6 minutes. Yeah, there's still 6 minutes left in this game. How did we not end it here? I don't know. Just keep watching while I talk. But Ymir is there. You have Ganesh. Again, Ganesh, I'm the most confident in. You also have Geb, right? Geb and Fafnir. I like playing those 2 characters. Geb is really fun. Fafnir is the funnest. Fafnir, his moves are so tight, right? Like Fafnir for me is like playing Ana, and they're not comparable at all. But for me, it's the experience, right? Where Ana has the sleep dart, and that could be really fun if you hit it. It's just I have trouble hitting it because it's such a narrow hitbox type thing. You're aiming that thing. It's the same way with the sniper. You're aiming those 2 things. All of Ana's kit revolves around aim. If you miss him, it's because you didn't aim it right, or because it got outplayed. With Fafnir, it's the same way because you have his stun that you throw out, which you have to aim, his leap that you have to aim, which isn't hard. It's the same way like the bio grenade isn't hard to hit, but you have his ult as well, which is really fun. You don't have to aim it much, but it's really really fun. Fafnir is just a fun character to me, so I really like playing him. But then you have Geb again. He's simple, he's fun. Transformer skin was fire. I didn't get it, but his Transformer skin was really cool. And then you get to mages. I'm gonna save assassin for last, where I play Chonga and sometimes Hades. If I went into competitive into this game, I would only take Chang'e in there. Hades is an easy character, but I'm not good with Hades, or at least confident enough to be like, yeah, I'm good with Hades. So I just leave him there sometimes and just be like, oh, alright, whatever. And then, well, actually, yeah, you guys can tell I play Chang'e because she's the most, like, I play her so much, and on the channel, she has so many videos about her, it's crazy. But last but not least, you have Assassin. Assassin, I barely play because of Conquest. I don't know how to jungle. I played Assassin like a couple times, a handful of times on Conquest. I hated it every time. At the very least, I've played Warrior on Conquest, and granted, I hated it, but I still have characters that I know how to play on Warrior, so it's like, that kind of translate over. But the metas, like being good with a character doesn't translate with the fact that you have to know the metas at least a little bit, right? Knowing, oh, you go here and here and here at the start of the game, and then you have to farm right, you have to outplay your laner right, you have to do right, just overall. While that's all dependent on you and your jungler, you know, you have to do that right, or also fail. Jungle, I barely play it. Like again, I barely play it. I play assassins in, let's say, arena, and the only person I played like to a decent extent was Nemesis. Nemesis because she has really good skins. I like that sweet tooth skin that Nemesis has, or like the candy one. I really like that skin. It is so good. So if I ever get that skin, yo, it's over. I'll play Nemesis religiously. And she's fun, she's fun to play. And I have an Awilix skin that I really really like, so she's interesting as well. It's just she has the weird mechanics. But besides that, those are the characters that I play, and it's just like it's difficult. There's more characters here, but I'm still limited in what I play because I just don't expand much because I don't play the game often. So it's like, all right, whatever. But we're getting close to the end of the game, and this game, I'm telling you, like if you see the timer now, I legit had to stand up to see it. We're almost 52 minutes into this game. We've been here for almost an hour. It is because it's crazy. Like you have two tanks on their team, a mage, hunter, and assassin. At the end of the day, they're tanky. They're mostly tanky, and they have some weird CC abilities, all that stuff. Our team, our team is saucy though. Our team is pretty saucy, and now we're making it down there. We're looking to end the game, as you can tell by the length of the video, and boy, am I glad that we did that. Oh, by the way, alternate timeline. The only reason I chose that was because of the description of that item. I had to talk about this because, yo, it's so fire. Like, I don't remember what it said explicitly, but it was basically going to another timeline where you did live that encounter and you get to basically be reborn and fight that thing again. But the problem with it is that alternate timeline takes 7 minutes to charge. So it's like, oh wow, if you die with it, it's like you won't get that back for 7 minutes, whether you live that fight or not. Wow, okay, that did so much damage. I forgot about that. But yeah, this video is coming close to an end, so I'm gonna start, or well, not now actually, because 63 to 40. Oh my gosh, bro, this game was actually ridiculous. Hold on, there you go. All right, but I'm gonna start wrapping it up here for now. Thank you all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. I know this one was a little bit longer, well, a lot longer than usual, and it may get boring at some points, but if anything, I say just put it on in the background. By the way, check that out. 63,000 damage, bro. I think that's the highest damage I've ever gotten in a game. Like, I did so well here, but at the same time, it's because I was getting more and more confident. It was fire. It was genuinely fire. But I'll see you all in the next video. And until next time, this has been Infamous Isaac, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Peace.